Hey everyone, and welcome to a new video on my channel. It's a new series I'm going to be doing where I'm reviewing dashcam video footage from the perspective of someone who's on the road all day every day. Now, I'm not saying I'm the most perfect driver in the world, but I do spend all day every day on the roads as a bus driver, so I've pretty much seen a lot of the mistakes that you see in these videos, and I'm here to hopefully push you in the right direction and show you who's actually in the right, who's actually in the wrong, and hopefully we can all come away from the video being better drivers overall. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. Okay, so first off we're going to be looking at the channel UK Dashcams. They're one of my favourites to watch. They're really nice, like the videos are really well put together, and some of the clips are really good. So links to his channel and the videos I'll be watching in this video will be down in the description below. Please go check them out. Okay, so they're watching this. As you can see, I've watched a few of them before, and I'm not going to be watching the ones that I've done because that's not really a reaction, is it? So he literally uploaded one about an hour ago, so we're gonna react to this one. Yeah, let's. So we'll watch this one. We'll break it down and then see how we go. Okay, so straight off I can tell this is a van. Oh shit! Oh. Okay, that's a classic sort of clip. That motorbikes always end up doing something like that. Not all motorbikes are bad, but so let's go back a little bit. So obviously you can tell he's driving some sort of van. But obviously the dude whose dashcam footage it isn't the issue here. He's not involved. He's just got best view to what's just happened. So okay, the BMW is indicating right. The bike's overtaking the van. Which technically bikes are allowed to do. It's a bit stupid doing it on streets like that, but there's nothing in the highway code that forbids that. The BMW should, when you indicate right and you turn right somewhere, you're always supposed to look in the right mirror before you turn, because of this. This is what happens. This way you're supposed to look in your right mirror before you turn. Now, it's drilled into us to always look in our right mirror before we turn right, and this is exactly why, to make sure nothing comes up the inside of us like that. So with that, I would say that obviously the motorbike's in the wrong. He should have seen it. He shouldn't have overtaken when he did. But the BMW is also sort of in the wrong because it didn't look before the turn, which it should have done. So I'm gonna class that as a 50-50 fault there. Okay, so straight away I know that white van's going to be an issue, and a lot of the footage that I see, maybe it's just because as a bus driver, we're trained to look further ahead, and we're trained to see things like that could be a potential issue. So I've seen that white van. If I was in my car, I'd be moving over to, if it was clear, I'd move over to the left straight away. I can see that coming. But a lot of the footage you see, the drivers either don't stop because they don't see it or they don't react to it in time. That van's going to pull out. I'm calling it now. I can see that van's going to pull out. This car's either going to slam on or swerve, and the car's going to go at the van driver. Which, yeah, the van shouldn't pull out, but the car driver should also move over to let him out. If someone's trying to get onto a dual carriageway like this, you just move over and let him on. Like, it's not going to slow you down because that truck is still going. You can move across. By the time that van's got out, you move back across in front of the van and keep going. You're barely going to slow down. Some people are just so selfish that they only think about themselves, not other road users. It's one of the things that just annoys me the most. So yeah, the van's coming out and the van goes for it straight away, and the car reacts way too late. So again, I'm going to call that 50-50. The van shouldn't have pulled out, but that car had plenty of time to react, slow down, move over. He didn't. Now this is another van or truck. I'm going to say van. It doesn't look high enough to be a truck, and you can see the bonnet sliding down. So yeah, this is a van. So we're going to see what goes on here. So straight away, I've just seen a right indicator on that lay-by. So I think that truck's going to pull out, and I think that's what's going to happen. Yeah, truck's pulling out. Like, why is he still in that lane there? You can clearly see the truck's pulling out. He's indicating right. Move over. There's no reason for you to not... Yeah, the truck driver should have been more aware and shouldn't have gone until the van had moved over. But the fact that the van moved over means there's clearly nothing next to it. He could have easily moved over. I'm going to call this one 50-50 because the truck shouldn't have pulled out, but that van had plenty of time to react. And he didn't react until the absolute last second. When you look at the line, that Citroen there is already out on the roundabout. That, ergo, he has right away. He's already committed, he's already gone. That Qashqai should stop, and it doesn't. So, obviously when that turns, so they do collide. Yeah, that Nissan Qashqai is at fault there, 100%. That Vauxhall had already gone, had already committed to going, and the Qashqai still pulled out on him. So, or her. That van straight away. Maybe it's just me. As a bus driver, we always have a bad experience with vans. I hate white vans. I always have issues with them. I say always, it's like 80% of the time. Any near miss or incident I have at work is down to a van. I don't know why, I don't know what it is, but it's just one of them things, I think. But yeah, looking at this straight away, I can see that van's going to be an issue. In the hazard perception you do when you're becoming a bus driver, you're taught to always, like, when you see something like that, you just slow down. Take your foot off your accelerator and you get prepared to stop. Because at the end of the day, when you're in a van like that, if you have to slam on, you have to slam on. You've got a seatbelt on, you're holding onto the steering wheel, you're fine. In a bus, there's no seatbelts, there's no airbags, and the passengers have got nothing really, especially the ones that are stood up. So if you have to slam on, passengers are going to get injured. That's our priority. That's why buses slow down a lot sooner at junction, so we don't have to brake sharply. Because, like I said, it can be really bad for our passengers because they can get really injured doing it. So let's see what the van actually does before we start saying he's evil and he's gonna ruin it. Right. Yeah. Okay. So the van should have stopped because obviously it's a mini roundabout. The car technically has right of way, but you're still supposed to slow down to a mini roundabout. He didn't slow down at all. He's still going full pelt. You can't see at the bottom what speed he's doing. It's one of the dash cams, it doesn't tell you. But I bet if a dash cam did tell you his speed, it would have been 30, maybe more. He didn't slow down at all. He should have really slowed down. So I'm going to say van's 80% of fault, car's at like 20%. The car could have avoided it just by slowing down, it wouldn't have been an issue. But the van shouldn't have gone, the car did have right away. Even though when you look at it, the van is technically there before the car, so he could go, but the car should have really slowed down, I think. So that's a bit of a tough call. I'm going to say 50-50 again. Both parties are slightly in the wrong. Okay, so alright, okay, so I don't know why they're called Top Dad, and you can hear they've got like a kid or something in the car. I didn't get a good look at that junction. Yeah, so you're supposed to look left. Clearly, if you're turning right there, clearly you're supposed to look left, because obviously you're turning off the road. They weren't looking. He did it on purpose. He didn't do it on purpose. He might not have been paying 100% attention, but I don't think he did that on purpose. You can't say he did that on purpose. When you're cutting him off, you just pull in front of him. Obviously, I can't see if he's indicating or not. He might have been, but from the angle that he turned and went straight into the car park, that car wouldn't have been able to see his indicators anyway, because he wouldn't have had a clear view. So you can say it's his fault. You can say he did that on purpose all along, but nah. This car, the guy that's filming it, 100% at fault there. Absolutely. I hate junctions like this. I always get anxiety at junctions like this. I don't know why. It's because things like that happen all the time. And I've had people do that to me while I've been in a bus. I've been approaching a junction and they've ran a red from the side and cut in front of me. And I'm like, I'm a bus, I've got passengers on, I can't just slam on. And if the thing is, like, as a bus driver, if you crash, you've got no seatbelt, you've got no airbags. It's just a little bit of fiberglass in front of us. We've got no protection there. Alright guys, and that sums up part 1 of this series. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe, like the video. Let me know down below what your thoughts were on some of them clips. And follow my social medias down below. You'll catch me over on Twitch more than you'll catch me on YouTube. But please just follow my socials to stay updated. Again, another massive shout out to UK Dashcams for allowing me to use his video. The link to the video will be down below, and a link to his channel and his socials as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.